So I'm in the middle of morning run. It is a perfect time to think about gender differences in neural function. Now there are many, I have research evidence to suggest that there are indeed morphological functional differences between the male brain and the female brain. But that doesn't mean to say that these differences are something that can't be overcome. There's this really interesting idea that despite the hormonal differences and their effects on the neural network in the brain, the functions of the male and female brain might be actually similar to each other than those biologically based arguments would suggest. And that is because we are living as a social animals. We communicate with our languages and we function in a society and we study in the schools, and despite the differences in biologically based neural functions, we might actually have a convergence of abilities and ambitions and visions, no matter whether you are a male or female person. So I think we shouldn't really drive ourselves into an area where we argue that biologically founded functions of the brain are something that is fixed and something that cannot be overcome. So one way to do justice to ourselves really is to disregard the biological differences between male and female brains altogether, because let's face it, the individual differences within male and females are so great. So we cannot really start from the assumption that male brains are like this, female brains are like this, or educational system or society in general should treat each individual on equal footing, whether it's a he or she, because that's what humans are. The great morphological plasticity and functional ability of the human brain to adapt to changing environment would mean that no matter what the original biological tendencies might be, we can actually configure the human brain in such ways that would reflect our individual differences, individual unique potentials, whether you are a male or female. And in that direction, we need to do much more than what we're doing now. There are disproportionately less female engineers, mathematicians, and so on, composers, and so we should probably try to match what women in literature have achieved, led by the inspirations from such persons like Virginia Woolf. And we should have a Virginia Woolf in science and technology and computer science and hackers, culture, and so on. Until we try our best in these fields, we cannot say that, well, our brains are biologically founded after all, and there are insurmountable gender differences. We do not know our human brains well enough to say that. And if we know our human brains well enough, maybe we are bound to say that each individual has equal potential, no matter whether he or she is such a person. By the way, I am he, him, them. Yeah, but I realize that I am in spectrum. I am here in the spectrum, but other people are here, and there are no, division, in a clear division between the genders. That's my opinion, and I suspect that it's a scientific fact, actually. So with that in mind, I try my best to do my morning runs because I'm scheduled to run in the Tokyo Marathon. Yeah, on 6th of March. I hope I will be able to run that one.